Well, we are playing new songs, which is going to be great. We love coming back to Can Stage, and it's always wonderful to play for that audience. And we're going to bring some new songs, and of course, it's going to be a huge variety in the set. Obviously, some of the older stuff, but also the new songs that are coming out this spring. And, well, lots of guitars for the guitar lovers, horn section, funk, soul, gospel, blues, a little bit of everything. It's a very eclectic show and fun to watch. And, yeah, we always have a great time playing. Oh, a lot of fun. Yeah, there's a lot of fun in that and seeing people come back. And I think that's one of the biggest joys that I have, seeing audience that been with me since I started. And on every show, I got a few of those that come back and say, well, my first tour with you was 2000 or whatever your first tour in the States. And that's just wonderful because that's really, you can always gain new crowd. That's not a problem. But I think my biggest joy is to see that people come back and buy tickets over and over again. And that's my biggest motor for giving audience new stuff. So something that they can grow with me, with my band, and that they are open for that. And that's wonderful. So yeah, Can Stage is no exception. It's going to be awesome to see some of the older faces and see the new ones and just have fun playing our music. Oh my gosh, that is always difficult. I like to feel the crowd. Really, it is. You know, there's a certain beginning of the show. There's a few options for the ending of the show, and everything in between is really me kind of feeling the crowd and it's whatever I think they could be into next. And at the same time, I need to make it interesting for the band. I do notice that they feel they play so much better when you throw in stuff they didn't play for the last few shows. So they really respond to that, and my band at least is not one that want to play the same show over and over again. So, but it is a great question because we got so many records, so many good songs, and they're all really fun to play. They're like a showcase of my fabulous musicians. I have great musicians on both sides of the ocean. So it's really, if I want a great trumpet solo, I'm going to throw in this particular song. If I want a great Hammond solo, I'm going to throw in this song. And then obviously, you know, you can feel the crowd. We play everything from rock festivals to pop festivals to jazz clubs to, you know, jazz festivals, everything in between in you know, countries like France and Holland and Belgium and the States. So you can totally feel if a crowd is a blues crowd and they want to hear maybe a few more shuffles, or is a jazz crowd and you can actually feed them some of the jazzy sound, or maybe younger audience, like in a lot of countries, it is a younger audience to blues versus in the States. When we go to Spain or to Italy, you get a young crowd and you can throw in anything, you know, R&B or whatever pop songs you have. So it's actually really, really fun putting set lists together for all these different countries and different clubs, of course, and different festivals. So one day we play a 500 people club, and the next you're standing in front of 10,000 people, and it's definitely a different set that you need those 2 nights. Oh, no. It was really just reserved for you know, people that were into guitars and into American blues sound. But I had luck to grow up in a household where there was a lot of records and blues and rock magazines and guitar magazines, and that's what we listened to. You know, a lot of roots blues, funk, soul, jazz, guitar players like Albert Collins and B.B. King and you know, Jimi Hendrix and so many, Elmore James, Booker White, you know, Albert King, Albert Collins, Freddie King, and just a lot of roots blues and funky blues, and yeah, just different type of stuff. But that was at the same time, the American sound was the only sound we were listening to at home at all times, and loud. So it was a fun place to grow up. And finally, when I moved here and started touring here, it was like coming home, because that was the only thing I was listening to, and it was an everyday thing in my home. It's coming out in May, and it's got a lot of different musical styles again, and it's a whole new journey as far as the sound goes. It's got a lot of gospel influences to it. It got obviously rock and blues and pop influences. We had incredible Chris Coleman on drums, who is one of the best drummers in the world, and it was recorded in Detroit, Dallas, even Florida, Los Angeles, so wherever we had chance to record it. Yes, it's got 11 songs. It's a wonderful statement on the recovery and on power, on friendship. All the songs were written by my musical director and bass player, Boutel, and myself, and we produced the whole record. And I was going through a very rough time and period in my life, and music was healing for me. That was something that really kept me going. My personal struggles, and I really wanted to showcase the recovery part and the strength. And now that I'm in a whole other place, and where you can look back and see that you made the right decision to keep playing and keep working on your music. Now I can see really the power of guitar and the power of music, and I can say that whatever struggles you have in life, you gotta hold on to what's your passion. No matter what it is. In my case, it's music. Obviously, it can be anything. That's when you strip down everything you do in life, you just pick that one thing that you are passionate about. And this is what you hold on to. And this is really what the power talks about. Just really look down. To me, it was like, maybe this is the last record I'm going to make. I don't know if I'm going to do music after this or not, because of my situation, my health situation. Which I'm sure you read about. But to me, it was like, okay, if musically this is the last thing I'm going to do, what are the songs going to sound like? And it's like you really give your 100%, because maybe it is the last music you're going to put out, and then who knows what else is coming your way. But of course, there's much more songs that are made, and I'm looking forward to the next one, which is in the works and everything else. But it's just amazing how you can get through all kinds of hardships with the help of dear friends, somebody you trust, and really dig deep inside yourself as far as whatever that passion is. Since I recovered, I've been playing a new instrument. I started playing drums. I've been directing music videos. And I don't think you've seen that yet, but I've been directing different music videos, and they're really a powerful statement to, I think, women, that you can overcome hardships and still feel good about yourself, still feel attractive, still feel sexy, still feel like you're on top of the world, and no matter what was in your way. So it's really a statement on power, I would think, and on possibilities. Yeah, I think it's wonderful to be able to reset, and to embrace yourself, and to keep going. And I think, like every situation, no matter how bad it is and how dark it looks, it gives you opportunity to reset and to embrace yourself and to make something better out of the whole situation. That's really the idea behind power.